Hello and welcome to our first Blades in the Dark stream where we are talking about how we don't know what we're doing.
Yay!
Yeah, have a few minutes to kill as we wait for.
Nathan to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are feeling great about this though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm excited. We've
I'm
got
excited.
new
I'm
art.
terrified.
I'm excited to start playing tabletop games again
Yeah, me too.
Here?
Me too.
because we have not done that in far too long.
I miss playing with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm not stressed. should I add one level of stress to my character already?
No, stress can
No,
be
personal
accumulated
stress is not
pretty
character
easily.
stress.
Does not apply to characters.
Yeah. Those are
'Cause
different
otherwise you'd be at
resources.
4.
I was reading, just catching up again. If you want to use a resistance, that alone could cause you like 5 to 6 stress if you roll poorly. But it could also
Yeah,
be
look how
0
well we
stress.
rolled.
I also don't remember what that means. So
Resistance is like if something bad happens to you, you can just say no, it doesn't. But you have to roll resistance, and it can
Okay.
cause a lot of stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to remind us of the rules.
Constantly.
Well,
Session.
yeah, that's fine. Hopefully I know them well enough.
You just have to know like one thing more than us, and you're good, right?
Yep. Oh, I think I got that down. Proves my resistance knowledge.
Yeah. See, we'll be fine.
Totally.
So we
I'm
gotta.
hoping- Yes.
No, go.
No, you go first.
I was gonna say, do we have any announcements we want to make while we wait?
Well, we are rolling dice again a week from today.
Yeah.
Woo!
Where our other game, our other Saturday game, is gonna start. Session 1, Episode 1, Chapter 1, whatever I decide to name it. That's our Ink game. And I need character names from people still.
Oh shoot, yeah. I'll
They
get
need to
right
be
on
named?
that.
Yeah, I need to know your name and what caused you to die.
I mean, I told you what caused me to die, maybe.
You listed like 3 different.
No, I told you the cause of death was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot. That one
I
was
just-
straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah. It's my burden and my. What were you in your past life? That is a bit vague.
Yeah, and you don't have
And
a
by
name.
vague, I mean very vague.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, I think I sent one, but I definitely did not send you a lot of information.
Well, you gave me I think I just need a name from you
Oh,
unless
is
you want
that
to
it?
change what you sent me already. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
no,
Because
I'm the worst
okay.
out of. I'm the worst out of everything.
I think I got my stuff sorted. Though I did also think I was
Okay, time to-
me and the shadow is one and the same, which I
Time to shoot
missed
down
and stuff.
Nathan.
Oh yeah.
We
Nathan's here.
promised,
Good
yo.
job.
Clive's going to jail. Congrats.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got signed up for it before we started. It'll work
Other-
out fine.
Let's see. Other announcements. Tomorrow I'll be playing Hunt Showdown because they're doing drops, so that'll be fun.
Nice.
And then what about Monday, Mr. Matt?
Monday, I am resuming Fallout, which yeah. We'll be playing that again.
At some point in the near future, but maybe not the near future, but at some point, I'll do Pokemon again. I reckon.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
We're ready. Get those early morning, early. I don't know what time it is for you.
Oh,
Those
it-
British views.
Yeah,
that we
it's
don't
gonna.
normally get.
It's not American time.
Yeah. Well, this isn't my show. I'm sorry. I keep trying to run this.
Oh
Matt,
no,
go.
you're good. Is it time?
I think it's time. We have a special little game intro that I made
Yep.
that the players besides Matt are seeing for the first time right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The first session begins. I just realized, god dang it, I don't think they could hear anything.
Yeah, I mean, it
No,
looked pretty.
we heard like the
Yeah.
first little blip and then the sound cut out. for some
God dang
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, I still haven't seen it.
reason. Oh my god.
Well, next time it'll
I'm-
be perfect. But
I enjoy the slight different styles as well.
They're all representative of our character.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I told you it's so delayed.
It shouldn't be that
yeah.
delayed.
Is your
Oh, there
internet
we
ran
go.
by mice?
Maybe. Very good. Very good. I've just seen it.
There's music too. It'll
Yeah,
work
yeah,
better next time.
yeah, for sure.
Pilot episode.
I am noob. But anyway, yes,
We'll get
let's
good, I guess.
begin. This first part kind of has to deal with. It's an intro into the world of Duskball, based off of some of their Session 0 decisions. The camera paves its way, moving through an early foggy morning. The camera moves through the empty cobble road. Silhouettes of smaller dockside buildings can barely be made out. It is eerily quiet, but a rain begins to fall. The camera begins to slowly make out a man with his back towards the camera, walking away. Just outpacing his walking, the camera gets closer and closer. You can start to make out his features. He's walking with a limp, uncertain if it's from injury or intoxication, wearing dirty, wet clothes with sweat stains leaking through. He has a lunchbox in one hand and a large toolkit in the other. He makes his way to a pier where, just at the edge of the mist, a large figure waits, arms crossed. He yells, "Turn around, come back in 30 minutes. I'm just trying to get to work, man. Let me through." Turn around, back in 30 minutes. And he starts to walk closer towards the man. He mumbles under his breath as he turns around. Fucking asshole's fine. 30 minutes. I'll be late for work. It's just 30 minutes. The camera leaves the man, goes over past the muscular man. Oops. Music is playing. Out beyond, past the pier. The sound of crashing waves. Until we arrive at a small boat. We hear chains rattling and a man struggling. There are two figures circling a man who is seated. It is dark still, and the mist makes it hard to make out all the faces. You hear a woman's voice. Who signed over our carriage? Woo! Take care of the rags. Who signed over our carriage? I don't know. I just work in logistics. I plan food routes for the ministry. We've been at this for too long. And he doesn't know anything. You hear a thud as a boot hits the man in the chest. A splash as a chair hits the water. You hear the chains of anchors reeling off the boat. And silence. We'll have to get another one then. Somebody that actually knows. And from there, we break to the Skulks. So I gave you guys a little bit of a primer into your heist. I'm just curious. We were kind of talking about it earlier, but how does this whole carriage work? Is Clive driving it? Where are you guys all positioned in your little taxi service, if you will?
Yeah, Clive will probably be at the steering wheel, the rein puller.
The
whatever you call it.
reins?
Yeah, the reins. That one.
You really
Yeah.
need to get out with your horse knowledge.
Look, Clive is a real equestrian, but I'm just a man. But no, Clive will be at the reins. Breeze, the lovely steed, will be taking the carriage around. I guess, what, do we have like a tiny little window that Clive can moan through?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's our carriage.
It is.
Yeah, well, the tiny little window.
Okay, and so you're on the reins. Where would Celine and Mirik be for a job like this? You guys, somebody in the back, I think one of you guys might have been suggesting, or somebody walking alongside, just inconspicuous?
I don't know. Definitely Celine's inside.
Oh yeah, nice and out of the rain.
Yeah.
Nice and dry, thank you very much.
Merrick might be outside, or like every once in a while just jumping on the side and holding on, like when we cross bridges and stuff, so I don't fall too far behind.
Okay. And okay. Also, what time of day would you guys like to? I keep opening and closing Foundry, and the map disappears every time. What time of day would you guys like to actually do this heist? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Middle of the day.
Oh, well, I mean, Breeze has an early bedtime, so...
I guess we're going middle of the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right away, Breeze is not gonna have that early bedtime for long.
Oh. Poor
Maybe on
Breeze.
days off.
Yeah,
you need
maybe
to
Clive will
spare
pull
horse
the
you're free.
carriage every now and then.
Okay. So middle of the day. I would like somebody to make an engagement roll. A 6 means you guys start your mission very successfully. A 4 and a 5 are like, okay, the start is promising, but there's a little bit maybe not going right. And a 1 through 3 means the start of your mission is not going well. And it's a 1. Beautiful.
Yay! I contributed.
Our first roll back.
We're already a few dice short.
All right, good, good, good. Okay.
The stream.
You guys make your way down the pristine, clean streets of Brightstone. Um, and at this time, as you guys are making your way towards the Centralia Club, you guys notice on the main street which you guys are driving on a stop. There are a line of carriages all stopped in front of you. Um, it looks like it could be a routine traffic stop. You're not quite sure what is causing it. But it looks like it has to do with something between Six Towers and Brightstone. But something like this is not that routine. You guys gonna look to just wait and see if it clears up, investigate the situation, maybe try and take a back alley road?
I think.
Hey, Celine, it seems like there's an issue in the road. You want to, you know, figure it out or prep yourself, I guess?
Uh,
You might
I
have to
think
talk to people, is what I'm warning you.
I'd say send out Merrick to have a listen to see what's causing the disruption,
Yeah.
and then we might have to turn back.
Beats me doing anything.
I think.
I'll hop off and try and get close enough to figure out what's going on.
You walk forward and there is a group of bluecoats trying to get carriages to begin turning around now. We see a horrific scene. A body mutilated on the bridge. Are you getting close enough to where a blue coat might talk to you, or?
I would try not to be noticed.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like other people walking around over here or if it's just carriages, but I try and
They're beginning to get
noticed.
carriages to turn around. There is a small group of people starting to walk in. The buzz and curiosity is getting the better of them. But yeah, you are free to turn around. It is on this tower bridge, which is connecting Six Towers to Brightstone, which just happens to be very near the club in which you guys are to go to.
I'll head
You guys
back.
maybe at the
Let
end of the
everybody
street
know.
here.
You see anything interesting up there?
Some dead dude on the bridge.
Oh,
Pretty-
well, that's inconsiderate of them.
Mutilated.
Of which one? The murderer or the murdered?
The murdered.
Well, I guess we could take the long way round.
I don't think we have a choice.
Nah, don't worry, Breeze. I'll get you double the apples for this one.
Did you hear why? Or pick up anything?
No. They're sending
Peaceful.
everybody back.
I think the further away we are from that sort of stuff, the better. You know, I don't want nobody asking me any questions.
We wouldn't have any answers for them anyway. It's more the issue of knowing whether it's going to be an issue later down the line for us.
Mm.
I tell you, a body on a bridge is not a good sign.
Right. Well, come on, Breeze. Let's get this shimmy in.
You
And,
guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn your carriage around and begin to go down tighter alleys. This being an affluent neighborhood, there's not a whole lot of crime or anything in the cities. It's just, and even these roads are smoother than most in Duskfall. You make your way through alley by alley until you eventually do arrive at the Centralia Club. It is midday, like you guys had planned for. The building is this beautiful kind of marble, has some like Roman kind of aesthetic to it. There are people at the door, kind of like, even this early in the day, there are bouncers. And it looks like they're kind of just opening up. This club usually runs later at night, so they don't have a large clientele here at the moment. But due to the murder being so close, there are people kind of scattered around the front of the club.
We might struggle, I think, to get us all in there. Do we want to send someone to scout it out, or I'm just worried about getting stuck in traffic if we need to leave quick.
I mean, we're just here to pick up the case. We don't need to do anything else.
Right. I'll turn us round, get us ready to go back the way we came. If someone wants to, get the package. Clive it's clearly not used to this at all, and he's trying to like wink with both eyes.
Celine, you want to come with me?
Yes. Let's go in and we'll wait for.
Looks like it's just you and me, Breeze. And Clive will give Breeze a good pat on the back.
Don't pose any trouble out there.
No, I think there'll be trouble if Breeze don't get an apple. One moment. And Clive's gonna reach over into a little cabinet that's filled exclusively with like sweet red apples. It seems like he keeps it topped up every time one's taken out.
Nice.
But he'll pass one over to Breeze. No, he won't drop it on the ground. That's heinous. He'll sort of like lean as far forward as he can, and Breeze will turn back over. And yeah, it's happy horse time.
Yeah, apples are quite rare, but in the area in which you guys kind of do your business, the markets would sell them, and yeah, you wouldn't want to drop them. You'd want to take good care of them, and your horse is very happy for it.
Yeah, Clive would rather, wear like grubby shoes and still have apples to give to Breeze.
Well,
Right on.
Merrick and Celine make your way towards this massive front entrance, and a large man, balding, sharply dressed, is standing at the front. What's your business with the club?
We're here to see Lady Penderin.
Lady Pendrin, she's not in right now. Can I take a message?
Uh, do you know when she'll be here?
Probably sometime tonight.
Oh,
She left us something to take care of. I don't assume she left it with you.
Right. Let me check inside really quick. Lord Mora's the only one here right now, and well, she's not particularly keen on talking with people she doesn't know.
Eat. You can talk for us.
I'll be right back.
that's what we
It's
get
right
for
to
having a
the
horse
point.
with a bedtime.
There's just Clive like in the background giving giving Breeze too much good attention. All they did was pull a carriage, but man, was it a mighty fine pulling.
After a few minutes, the muscular balding man returns with another man, sharply dressed as well, wearing one black glove and has a monocle on. Yes, you were here to pick up something for Lady Pendrin, yes?
Would be correct.
Right this way. As you guys enter, the ceiling is painted beautifully like a Sistine chapel, kind of. There's like angelic figures, but it's a little more dark. Like some of the angelic figures are animalistic in ways or demonic, but it is nonetheless a beautiful painting that lines the entire ceiling. There are marble columns, and the entrance is just this massive open floor. There's a bar on the far side. And there's like a stage in one of the corners for a live band, but it being earlier, there's not a whole lot of people here. There's maybe two people at the bar, and you can see like the bartender kind of getting things ready. And you guys turn into a side room. Yes, let me go through Lady Pendrin's things really quick. I know she mentioned it was here somewhere. And yes, this should do. Kind of gestures a single vial towards you guys. There is what looks like this almost like blood substance, but there's like a black shadowy ink kind of running through it as well. Here you go.
I thought it was a case.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not quite sure where she keeps all of her things. A case.
Presumably square.
Yes, I'm aware of what a case is. I am not the Lady Pendrin. And, well, this is the best that I can do right now. You've already taken up far too much of my time. Take it or leave it.
Right. Can we search for it instead?
Lawrence, keep an eye on them. And the balding man nods. Well, I'll be on my way.
Do we take the thing that he was trying to hand us and then go find a case?
We'll take it.
Okay.
If she wants something delivered, we'll take it, and we'll also take the case if we can find the case. Presuming there is a case.
Okay.
And it hasn't been opened already.
Yeah, somebody would like
Let's out this morning.
to survey.
I can do that.
You're very good at that, aren't you?
Yeah. Hopefully.
I'm glad we brought you along.
Yep. I'll
along.
take a look through
Yes,
this
remember,
random
case.
lady's stuff.
4 points. Squarish. Usually has a little latch on it. It doesn't have to.
Thank you.
I'm helping.
What's
I
my
think
position
that'd
in
be
this
okay.
role? GM.
I think. Let's say risky, because risky is the standard in this game.
Okay.
You have eyes on you, and maybe they don't want you looking everywhere.
Okay.
A
Got
5.
partial success.
Okay. You find a couple of cases.
Okay.
The contents of them are unknown. They're all closed. You kind of like walk up to see if you can open them, look inside, and they all appear locked already.
Okay.
We're not meant to open
Makes
the
sense.
case,
We're not
right?
supposed to open them. Yeah.
If it's openable, it's not our case.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was checking for. Yeah. So how many locked cases do I find?
There are like 3 kind of side by side. They're not like massive by any means. They're like a good work pack, I guess. Yeah, you pick up one, and it feels very light. And the other 2 feel pretty similar. It really, I mean, they might have the same thing in them. You're kind of unsure. There's a desk that they're kind of like leaning up against with notes there. And
I would love it
Accidental robbery.
It's not an accidental robbery, it's just delivering the right box.
I mean, if you
Almost
deliver
great.
all of them, then we
If we
have
take
to
all
have
of
done
them,
it, right?
then we'll definitely give one of the
Yeah.
right one through.
If you drink every cup, you will be poisoned.
But also, you won't be poisoned because one of them will be in it.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be
Yeah.
full of water.
So
One of those
taking
cases-
all of them? Is that what we're doing?
We're not taking all of them. That's 3 too
Oh.
many.
Okay. Well, 2 too many.
I feel like 3 is already 1 might be too many already. With how this day has been. 1 might be too much. Okay. And these all belong to the Lady Pendrin.
yes, this is her office. Hey, excuse me. And he opens up a drawer. And there are a few different keys. If you're handing this off, I'm guessing they're gonna want to open it at some point.
And do you know
Yep.
which keys belong to in which case? Or it's just a stack assortment of all the keys that are possibly in that case?
Yeah, I can't say which one's the right one.
Beautiful. Great. I feel like next time we take a job, we need a better description of what case they want taken if they have 3 cases in their office.
We probably should have just come when she was here.
Meaning tonight?
Yeah.
We have a private party tonight.
Of course you do. Of course. So
These all look the same, right?
The keys look varied. If you would like mess around with them, switching each key, it wouldn't
I
take.
don't want to open any of them. Because opening any of them could mean that we're opening the case.
I also
That
don't know
was
what we're
the first
transporting, so
part. Yeah.
Yep.
God, gods only know. Let's see. Is there any way for us to tell which case might be correct by virtue of how they were set up in the room, aka one of them might have been.
Yeah, you could do a study kind of role, studying the environment and kind of figuring out.
Assess her personality by the way the room works to figure out which case based on its location is supposed to be the one case that we're taking.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Our initial job was to return the case. So perhaps if we do take them all, the owner would actually know which one it is.
That's worst case scenario if we can't figure out which case it is. Because free cases are free cases of potential contraband to many.
Yeah,
One,
that's one
we
each.
can deal with. We already have a case of contraband in this weird liquid thing that I'm gonna have to take a look at in a moment. Risky? That?
This would be risky as well.
Yeah.
A 6.
wow.
So good at studying.
You, being an academic yourself, kind of like pinpoint that this case, is one that is commonly used around White Crown. And you see a key that, is way more extravagant than all the other keys. Someone with money had this key made. You put 2 and 2 together. This is the case. This is the key.
This is the worst. This is the stable.
I thought it was these are the doors, this is the steeple, but okay.
I don't know. I'm not.
I mean,
don't
horses do
study
go in
people's
stables, so that's you're halfway there.
This is the church. This is the steeple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Stupid joke.
Merrick. Case. Key. Keep the key. You keep the case. If we keep
Okay.
them separated, the case cannot be opened.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay.
Until the point where it needs to be opened.
Sounds good. Mr. Bodyguard, you want to let us out of here?
Yeah, I can do that. Right this way.
Take the case.
As you guys leave the room, he will lock the door. And he will show you out the front door.
Great.
Beautiful. Put the case in the carriage.
Yep. Celine and the case go in the carriage. Did you?
While you guys were in there, Clive.
Now, I don't have a good feeling about this one.
You can deal with it.
You see a blue coat kind of making his way from the bridge, with a notebook in hand. He kind of stops at all the people standing, has quick questions for them, and makes his way over to you. About what time did you arrive at the Centralia Club? How long have you been here?
Oh, I've been here maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm actually just sort of doing like a taxi service. I do believe there were two patriots that came to pick something up.
Pick something up, yep, from the club.
As far as I could tell, I'll tell you what, it's none of my business. Truly.
Did you happen to see anything?
I did try to get here through that way over there, but I noticed there was quite a long traffic queue. Now these patriots, they seemed a bit angry. To be honest, I wouldn't talk to them yourself, but I just thought I'll take them the long way round. At least moving forward, people get a lot less angry than when they're stood still.
Uh, well, yes, nobody likes the traffic. I'm sorry, sir. Can I get your name?
Oh, of course. I go by Ty. It's part of my brand. You may notice the goat pulling carriages. They're all goat. If they're so that's their thing. My thing is I've got a tie on.
Quite nice. I do like the tie.
Oh,
Um,
thank you very much.
hey, you're kind of talking to him as a friend. Um, I will say if you want to roll a consort,
Ooh.
he will leave before your friends arrive with the case.
Okay. Clive has no consort
Remember,
abilities naturally.
you
Let's
can
see how
push
it's
yourself for an extra die, but it takes stress.
Ooh.
You can take a
Oh,
deal with the
I'm
devil.
stressed. Let's do it. Sweat's gonna roll down the back of my neck as I try to smile for the first time in years. Risky? Yeah, I guess it's risky. Let's have a roll.
5. You guys rolling good, except for the one at the start.
Yeah, you gotta keep it
He
spicy.
says, "Yeah, well, I do like the tire, sir. Have a lovely day." He begins to walk off and talk with other patrons who are just kind of taking in the scene. And as he's kind of walking off, our Myrick and Celine make their way back to the carriage.
Now, before you get in the carriage, act as if you're patriots. I'm gonna open the door for you just while we're somewhat in eye shot. I may have already messed up.
He's gonna ignore that entirely, frown internally, and step inside the
Yeah, Merkel, you better get in there as well.
Merkel.
Well, I don't want to use our real names. But yeah, Clive will act as if he's being a chauffeur a lot more sort of officially to his two compatriots, and well, we'll start going off.
All right. Yeah, you take 1 stress, by the way. I was just looking up to see how much stress you would take. Just
Okay.
1.
I am the one stressed.
You are the one stressed.
Say, did we find our case? Everything go well?
Positively perfect. Absolutely no issues.
Well, I'm glad you were better at this than me.
So Lee's gonna tuck the case underneath her seat, as one would do with any case normally.
In future, we better get some like secret compartments going on.
Yeah, we really should. Have we
Too bad.
got one already?
Too bad they're all
Do we have
filled with
that?
apples.
Too bad they're all filled with apples. I don't think we have one yet, do we? Because it's something that needs to be
Yeah,
upgraded
I think
to our
we can
carriage.
do that over time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, we'll take the
We'll
May-
make note.
we'll take the easiest route. Perhaps not the most direct, but like the sort of the easiest, no problems, no murder on this
This is
bridge path to where we're going.
Okay. Yeah, you guys turn out from the Centrality Club,
Actually,
avoiding the murder bridge and going the other way, taking this Marble Avenue. Um, right as you arrive at Marble Avenue, uh, hmm. No, your role was. There is consequences with the five. There is another group of bluecoats waiting at
Lovely.
Marble Avenue.
lovely.
Hey, those in the back, I said you were patriots. You might want to think about what it was you were picking up. I gave that away. And you
I.
might want to think about where it is you're going.
Where are we going?
Well, we're taking an approximate route to the academy, I believe. I'll double check quickly. Yeah, the academy. So,
The academy, but we don't want to disclose the exact location where we're going because that's just stupid.
well, I think that lying is very difficult.
Best way to lie is to give the closest thing to the truth.
Yeah, so I'm taking you off to the academy. I don't know. Breeze, can you tell how mad they are? They well, just like normal patrol. Okay, thanks, Breeze. Um, I think we should be able to just slightly lie our way through this.
A woman in a blue coat uh, outfit. Sorry, we're gonna have to ask you guys to wait here. This whole area is under investigation. We are doing a bit of a lockdown. Um,
Oh, I just recently taxied into this place. It'd be mighty upsetting for my patriots that we don't get back to the other side. Is there any way we can work this through?
she kind of looks at her two friends, other blue coats. Yeah, money talks.
Interesting. Well, I suppose I'll ask my patriots if they're, you know, I myself, I'm not gonna mess with authorities in any way, but perhaps they would be interested in just skipping the queue, you might say. And then Clive will knock on the back and sort of like indicate for the people to talk to the people that
I
can
don't want
actually
to be in
speak.
debt already.
Look, Clive, he's already in the hole with the apple farmer. But yeah, Clive will sort of be acting as if he's a taxi driver and doesn't actually have any agenda.
Oh boy.
Can we actually speak with the two in the back? Who are you taxiing, by the way, away from a murder scene?
Oh,
Get out of there,
the
please.
murder seemed to happen before I got here, but yeah, you can speak with them, and I'll just sit nice here, nice and dandy. And then conveniently, I'll also disappear for maybe 10 minutes. Tee.
Tee.
Teehee.
The blue coats make their way towards the back of the carriage.
If you'd let me down, if you'd let me out, Matthew. Close enough. It's an M starting name. So he's gonna point to the door. Just to get the other one out first. Or wait, is Merrick still in the carriage with her? Yes, because right?
Yes. Sorry, I was muted.
You.
Yes, we are in there together, so I'll get out, help you down.
Thank you kindly. Right.
So, what do you guys Need a taxi so fast out of this area for?
It's raining. I hate the rain, and I have books to read. Unfortunately, time is ticking, and I do not have a lot of it left.
Are you dying?
Yes, it's a bit personal of a question, officer.
Oh, that's the way you worded it. Sounds like you don't have a lot of time left.
I've had talks with my doctor, and my outcomes aren't the most promising, so I've decided to do what I love most in my life and read as much as I can before it slips away from me. Unfortunately, it seems other people have the same agenda as I do, and have ended up in a puddle on a bridge, which meant our... what do they call these? Coachmen? People? Had to take a diverted route, and it's all been a little bit stressful and shocking, and I don't look forward to my next visit. They said it's bad for the heart, you know.
Yes. So yeah, what was your business here, if you don't mind me asking?
Here.
Yes.
Oh, I have some close friends. I was telling some, making amends with others, and I have him, and she kind of points to Merrick, Matthew, name, to help me just in case I feel faint.
Just gonna try and look sheepish and like a servant.
Does the man speak?
Yes,
When
yes,
I-
he does. Matthew, speak.
When I must.
See,
Oh.
he speaks. I prefer if he doesn't. His voice is very grating.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, let's have him be quiet for a moment. Yeah, so go ahead and roll like a... This is pretty easy. I guess another consort isn't bad. Or
Can I help if I don't have points in a thing?
yes, but
I don't
you
remember.
take
Give me a sec.
stress,
I'll take
I
stress
believe.
for it. That's fine. I'll help and take stress. That's fine. Play my part.
Ways to assist, yeah.
Sorry. I have
Take
I have
one stress and give them +1 die. Yep.
I have 2 dice in it already.
It's okay.
Oh.
Take another one. We gotta pass this.
We gotta mask this. How is my sheepish masturbation doing?
A 4.
Partial success.
All right. Well, look, I trust you, but we do have to lock this place down, and the only way I can really let you guys out is if you make it worth my while.
Do we have money? A not in-game question.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You guys should have 1 coin, I believe.
Okay.
I have something that might speak for it, but I'm kind of unwilling to part with it because it's right there.
I mean, I'll pay her. I don't care.
We can use the money for something else. Don't waste the money.
Yeah, a coin is a lot of money. What do you have in mind?
I have something. The doctor said I shouldn't be using it anymore if I want to have another couple months. She's going to, if I may, and she's going to point towards the carriage.
She just kind of gestures. Yeah, go ahead.
She's gonna go in and procure a fine bottle of whiskey
Nice.
from my
forgot
private
about that.
collection.
Nice.
I don't know what I was going to do with it really.
As you kind of
We drink it on my last month.
pull it out, a man behind the woman who's been kind of taking the lead, his eyes get really big and he smiles and he leans forward over her shoulder and like whispers into her ear, "You have yourself a deal," and she reaches out her hand for the whiskey.
She's gonna hand over the whiskey. Goodbye, my love.
All right, yeah, you guys are clear to go.
Taken from me so soon.
Okay. I'll help Celine back into the carriage. Play up the dying lady. Act, I guess.
Didn't even have to
Apologize
give my name.
for making you guys step in the rain. Have a good day.
Thank you, and you have a good day.
We will now.
She's gonna cough a little as she goes in.
You see the three of them being like chummy, kind of play, punching each other, like yeah, throwing they're just excited, just having a nice bottle of whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Head off with our silent driver.
Mm-hmm.
Just how we like it.
Apparently, you like a lot of silent people.
Hey, it's less stressful or something, right?
And you guys do make your way with no other really hassle until you make it to Browmore Bridge, which is the massive bridge kind of connecting Brightstone to White Crown. This is it's a bright white stone, shimmering metalwork. It is the largest bridge in all the Imperium. On the sides of the bridge are luxury apartments and shops perched all along the way. Likely a place where Clive might get his apples. There's a lot of higher end kind of things here.
Okay.
And there's not like a traffic stop per se, but as carriages make their way into White Crown, they are being asked to stop for just a quick search, making sure there's no contraband entering the esteemed White Crown.
Is it inside? Do they look at the outside of the carriage too, or is it just like the inside of the carriage or below the carriage too?
They kind of do a quick little search outside. They're not really going in through every nook and cranny, but they give the inside a quick look, under a quick look. They're trying to move traffic along, so they're not stopping carriages for a very long length of time.
Hide the vial.
I don't know what you're talking about. The vial is not there.
Exactly.
Hide the case.
So, Mr. Jam, with our fancy abilities,
Yes.
that we have, is there a way that I can hide that on my person?
I would
The
say
entire case.
the vial for sure.
Or at least like make it look less suspicious.
With the, let's see, so camouflage is the, I have so many notes, I'm like trying to scroll through. That's probably,
Yeah, I was
We're
like,
gonna do
those
this
those aren't in Foundry. I don't think. I couldn't find, so I don't know.
My ability is ghost contract.
Well, we
that-
have the smuggler
we-
one.
Is it?
yeah,
like
that's
a
what I'm
routine
looking for
check that
now.
they're doing here?
Is it a what?
Is there a routine check they're doing here?
Yeah. It's just a quick routine check. And not to tell you guys what to do, but you guys could like flashbacks
Yeah.
for this kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. What
If it was
was
a roofing check, then we would have expected it, right?
exactly? Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
These-
okay. Does
Yes,
the
you go
case
first.
seem out of place, or is it just a case?
It's
It's a
just
case-
it's a dusk, not a dust bowl. Oh, like an academy case. Yeah. So going
Yeah,
into
so it-
Whitestone, it's not really out of place.
It's just the case if they want to open the case. Unless we already have an excuse for why the case would be in this here. But we didn't
Yeah.
know what the case looked like before we got here, so...
Sure.
Yeah, you could easily hide the vial with smuggler wriggling though.
If the carriages have... Like, let's say the carriages have pillows.
I mean, it's our carriage. We can make it whatever.
Yeah, of course they have pillows. There are carriages, and Celine likes her carriage is comfortable. But if they're like specifically quite hard pillows, you know, those not too soft that you're just kind of falling into them every time there's a bump, but just like sturdy and comfortable, then we could maybe shove. How big is the case? Like, how thick is it? Is it like a
Like a suitcase?
Yeah,
Briefcase?
it's
Or like-
kind like an old, like one of those milk carton type of things where they had the glass. They would used to deliver it to your door.
So more of a crate?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
that won't fit. So maybe we talked. We have contacts in the Blue Coats, or at least we're friendly with the Blue Coats. We pay them off already.
Yeah.
So if we just confirm to them what we are taking into the city already, if they expect to see a case and see a case, they don't need to explore that case because we've already declared it at customs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's how that works.
We can also ensure that we have. I mean, I have documents, so we could have documents confirming that if they need to, they can check the case. They can check the documents to confirm that yes, this is the case that needs to be in here, should be in here on our persons, as we're moving between
Yeah.
districts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't need to open the case, which is the very important part because we're not supposed to open the case.
Yeah.
You
Clive's
with me?
just sat up front, happy.
Yeah.
Just nodding along. Yep, sounds good. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I will say you don't have to roll anything because you guys are in decent standing with the Blue Coats already.
Pays to pay.
Yeah. Apparently.
This will be just a one stress kind of flashback. It's not terribly complex, but you were able to get the documents you needed in a short amount of time. Yeah, that kind of just states your reasons for travel, and like you said, that you will be traveling with an academy case, and you guys are just traveling from Brightstone to White Crown, and they're kind of expecting you.
Because it's nothing unusual and perfectly sensible.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
People travel with cases all the time. And we were so good and kind as to declare our intentions to travel between the districts and everything.
We did our pre-flight paperwork.
Yeah. Got it all signed off and everything. Had it looked over by a lawyer and everything. It's us, we're the lawyers.
So yeah, you guys, with the proper paperwork, I'm guessing you kind of pass it forward to Clive, so he's ready to hand them the papers.
Yeah.
They
I love the papers. Don't give them more detail, Clive.
Oh, I do believe everything's in order. Here is some documentation.
Yep. The blue coat. It's kind of there's mostly blue coats, but mixed in there are other kind of just like nicely dressed government workers with them. The blue coat overlooks the paperwork and just waves you guys on. Doesn't even bother to look in the carriage.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Well done for keeping your cool there, Breeze. Let's keep on going.
Did it.
Yep,
We
you
did
guys
it.
Now we gotta find the dude.
make your way. You guys have an address and a name
Yes.
And
We
a door.
do.
and a door
David.
color. Uh-huh.
And even though it's raining, we have a scarf, and you know what they say. Where there's a scarf, there's a way.
Yeah, and you guys to the left as you guys are like coming over the bridge is the beautiful Duskfall Academy. It is the finest institution of learning in the Empire. It takes up a city block. It's many buildings consisting of this academy. There are mansions everywhere, and this place, even more so than Brightstone, it's very affluent, and there are a lot of blue coat patrols just walking around, keeping the area safe. The Lord Governor lives in White Crown.
Look at that stronghold.
Yep.
Time to break in and become Lord Governor. Change of plan, team.
Oh no, we must find David.
And the green door. On the right road.
Yeah, I mean, as we're going through, Clive will sort of be muttering to himself and trying to talk with Breeze about, oh, remember this street's there and that street's there. That's a good code name for there. As we're sort of, as a pair, they're trying to get used to. We need to quickly navigate through streets.
You hear within your mind Breeze just confirming, kind of, yeah. He's taking it all in with you.
Yeah.
You guys travel through the academy looking for the road. Eventually making your way to White Cliff Road. What you guys do, you see a green door, and then a few houses down, you see another green door, and along White Cliff Road, there's about 4 houses with green doors.
I'm going to start making people fill out forms before they make us do jobs. Give us the detail of your case. Give us the detail of the door. How many doors down is it away from the next green door?
Okay.
Now,
I'll start with the first one.
Panic. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
no
panic.
canvassing.
We're
Yeah.
looking for David, was it?
You guys stay. If I die, run away.
Well,
If
should
we
we?
run, it's suspicious.
Should
I
we
mean,
start?
Sure.
I don't know. Let's say taxi service for David to sort of hide it a bit. How about that?
Sure.
It's still send spark out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go knock on the first door.
The first green
Oh,
door.
I'm gonna make sure me and Breeze look presentable.
I'm gonna stay in the carriage like a good person.
You have the case. I'm just going out there.
You're canvassing.
Yeah. Go
Ye-
knock on all the doors in order until I
Alright.
find David.
You knock on the first, and a man in his late 20s, hard, slicked back, like gelled dark hair, a thin mustache, and like a walking cane that is completely unnecessary other than to show off his wealth. Opens the door. Hello, how may I help you?
I'm looking for David, who lives on White Cliff Road with a green door.
You found the spot?
Oh, great. You're expecting something, right?
I am. I see nothing on your person.
And then I'll wave at Clive to get Celine to come out.
Clive will wave at Celine to go to, David.
I don't know. I found him.
Yes,
all
but
that
is
matters.
it the only David?
I don't know. How many Davids live on this street?
I know a few of my neighbors. There's a couple.
Do they all have green doors?
You know, hard to say.
I mean, in Clive's mind, this is clear cut. We've done it, guys. Job's a good one.
Celine's getting more stressed by the amount of vague information. Why is there so many Davids? No last name.
Look, I am expecting.
From who?
I had a conversation with Esme after my last associates got dealt with. They weren't very good. So I needed somebody new, and Esme was so kind to put me in, I guess, business with you folk.
I'll give the thumbs up to Clive.
I will give the thumbs up to Celine.
Celine will take the case and start walking towards Merrick and the door and apostrophe David apostrophe.
Air quotes, David.
Air quotes David. I don't trust that this man is who he says he is. He probably killed the real David, and David is on the bridge. Right?
No.
But he knew Esme. That was the key.
Yeah, but you can torture a name out of anybody.
Maybe the corpse has like a small note on it that says, "Remember the thing with Esme."
Can Celine just give him a quick glance over, just to make sure he seems who he says he is?
Yeah, and while that's happening, actually, I think Clive might do a quick survey of the area to see if anyone's watching us do the drop.
Yeah, you can do a survey of the area, and I guess that would be like a study if you're trying to.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Do a study.
Or no, you can do a survey. I think Celine would do a study.
Sure.
Oh. That's such a harm.
So as
Actually
you
walk behind Breeze and gets
are stopped there, and Celine begins to walk out of the back of the carriage with the case, you see some more bluecoats making their way in a carriage of their own down the street.
Well, taxi. Yes, okay. And I guess Clive will go back into his taxi pose.
Ah,
They stop right beside your caravan or your carriage and holler, "Good afternoon, David." And he kind of just waves, but looks a little nervous.
Cole, it's been so long. You're good to go. Matthew, my case, you forgot it.
Oh yeah.
He
I'm just gonna
um
go run up to David. I would hug you, but I am wet, and I don't think we need that right now.
the blue coat, who is kind of reining the carriage, steps off and begins to walk up towards you guys. David, what are you having delivered?
Me?
We're actually, sort of a taxi business almost, and yeah, we were delivering off this nice lady here. Is everything okay?
Give me a sway roll, and you can help him. But this
Please.
is going to be more than risky.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
stress myself out even more as well.
Yeah,
So-
I'm helping him by pushing this uncle agenda.
Plus one from the help, plus one from stress.
Yeah, for pushing
You
yourself.
Push yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is desperate
And
Yeah.
position.
And I also get stressed from helping, right?
Yeah.
You get one.
Pew.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's not fine.
It's not fine.
This is why you shouldn't do any talking.
Stop. Everybody. First of all, leave that for more of the poorer districts. We do not. There's none of that in White Crown. Secondly, I want to look inside that case. David, we caught the last group you had transporting whatever this strange concoction is. You just thought we'd let you do it again? Hand over the case. David just kind of looks at you guys, loss of words.
Right now, team, Breeze is ready whenever you are. And Clive's gonna slowly step back.
It's okay. Let him look
get
at the
some
case.
Could I
It's
get
fine.
some clarification first, officer, if that's okay?
Clarification on what, ma'am?
I'm just wondering, what aren't we allowing in Whitestone? Is it family relations or using a taxi to get to places because I'd rather not walk?
Oh. I misunderstood the situation. Are you family?
Not directly blood related, but Uncle David, as he liked me to call him, has been a great help in my own studies. I've been working with a lot of bugs recently, and the person who inspired all of my great love for books and learning has been Uncle David. He's been here to support me through all of the hard times, and I don't know where I'd be without him. Probably dead in a ditch somewhere. And I do appreciate it ever so much. And she's gonna smile at Uncle David.
It is true, officer. This lady would not stop talking good praise about this man here. Now, I don't know what he's messed up with between, this and whatever previous crew you've mentioned, but this is a hero to this young lady, so I'd watch your tongue.
Stop it! Don't
Hey.
out me like that. It's horrid.
The officer looks at you and you look roughly the same age. He's your uncle?
I told you, not blood related. He knows a lot more than me, and he's more learned than me and more experienced, and he's going to be the professor. I couldn't even get that far just yet, so of course he's my uncle. He's someone I respect, and calling him anything less than that would just be a sign of far, far too much disrespect for the impact this man had on my life.
And this lady does nothing but respect this man.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take the case. But I'll tell you
Yes,
what.
of course. It is. Let me just hand over the case. Hand over the case. I will try and find my.
Were you wanting all these other cases as well? And Clive's gonna point back towards the carriage.
I think we're gonna have to take a look at all of them now, though.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I think they all mostly have the same stuff.
Oh,
This
can I
this
ask
family
you not
has.
to look at one case in particular, please? It is filled with
Unmentionables.
Yes, Matthew.
Clive's
So-
gonna head back to the carriage and bring. He's gonna like try to find whatever empty boxes around in the carriage and just start stuffing it with apples as if this was like one of the cases and things
Could
we're
we have
delivering.
prepared a ton of cases?
You could have, yeah.
In
Uh-huh.
the flashback?
Or flashbacking?
Yeah.
Flashbacking again? Where we were like, what if we get caught with the case and they're like, open the case, and we'll be like, yes, but we
I guess,
also have
to be
a ton
fair,
of other
if we-
cases you need to
Yeah,
look at first.
if we're always gonna pose as like a taxi thing, then yeah, we'll just have a case of like nightclothes, you know, like people staying over for a day or two.
Lots
So we've
of
just got.
lots of clothing.
Yeah, let me just get girl a briefcase. Here we go.
All of my briefcases, please.
All right. So, would
I'm
you
supposed to.
like to take in a single stress and have a bunch of academy cases because you knew what his case was gonna look like?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should have known it was an academy case.
I mean, you
Aw.
know. I'll
But, you know.
I'll take the stress. I'm
From
on
the
thing.
flashback? Okay. So you guys
Yeah.
kind of walk
Clive-
back.
Clive,
Take
he-
out
he-
all of my
He
cases.
thought about this.
He walks back to your carriage with you guys holding the case, and in front of him now he sees a number of identical cases. Yeah, let me see what's inside of those.
Yes, just remember, please, please, please don't look at the one in the furthest back.
Ma'am,
I really would appreciate it
The
if you didn't.
you realize I have to look in that one now, right? It's for the protection of the
Right.
city.
I really don't think the protection of the city would relate to.
I
If you
look.
could
I don't
maybe
know
just
you.
Pretend that you didn't see it, or at least what's inside it. I promise you, it's exactly what I'm saying it is. You're going to regret looking into it the moment you do.
how about you just like
Oh.
open it only a smidge and just move your hand about in there. That way
Alright.
you
I
won't
would
see.
really like it.
That's
if you
worse.
moved your hand about in there.
He puts down the case with that David's specific case and tries to open it. It's still locked, so he opens up another one. What does he find inside?
Although, first
I
let's
guess-
open.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just
no.
have a load of like clothes prepared. Yeah, if we're posing as like a taxi thing, then it makes sense that we've got sort of like
First one is
people.
a lot of day outfits.
Yeah.
Warm sweaters, warm trousers, No socks or anything else in that. It's just sweaters and trousers, and it's taking up the bulk of the bag. There is tucked away in between two of the sweaters a really poorly smuggled romance novel that has like a bookmark near like the like the last 20 pages. Oh, if
Four
you could
Shades
just
of
pretend
Green.
you didn't see that. Yeah, four shades of duskful gray.
I quite like that one actually.
Yes, well, I don't really want everybody to be knowing my literary tastes, especially someone. And she's gonna point back at David and then just be like, "But fine, yes, you've seen that."
I will give you guys one more opportunity to sway or consort
Well,
this man.
actually,
Could I?
he's looking in this case, right, and at this
Yeah.
novel. How absurd of a thing would it be for Clive
To
to
switch?
consider switching a case? Yeah, he's put
No,
the
Oh
that's
my god, you're thinking what
David
I'm
ones
thinking.
down.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could definitely. I think it'll still be desperate because of how poorly the last two rolls have gone.
Yeah.
But with you guys preparing all these extra cases, he's starting to buy into. Oh, so they're not David's like goons who are bringing him whatever. They're actually just here to visit him. He's starting to buy into it a little bit. But yeah, he's like a little preoccupied looking right now, so you could try to do a little swap. What do you think you're gonna roll for it?
I guess a prowl, like trying to be sort of like, I don't know, is that what prowl means? Being like sneaky? Let's have a
You know,
Or
I don't know if
prowl or
it's-
finesse
it
maybe.
would be, yeah.
maybe more finesse. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Clive will do that and or help whoever else is doing that by sort of like being more of a distraction, pointing over here.
Celine is happy to help, but she cannot switch the bags because she's currently directing the man to not look at certain things where she specifically put things that
Yeah.
he was
I
supposed
think-
to see
yeah.
that she didn't want him to see.
I think it has to be you.
I'll do it. So it is desperate.
Yep.
Can we
let's
both help?
I don't think there's anything against it, but you guys will both take a stress.
Take a stress. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Oh,
fine.
I'll
I'm
take the
fine with
stress.
that. Yeah.
I'll try.
be at
I'll
full
try and
stress.
like body block Clive from.
Okay.
this dude.
Yeah.
Please,
Just be an
like,
obstacle.
And don't look between those. Okay, you've looked between the socks. Yes, I do read that poet. No, I do not want to talk about it. I know he's wildly considered to be awful.
Actually, additionally, could Clive perhaps ask Breeze to sort of like maybe slightly buck forward a bit and sort of like move the wagon forward as all of this is happening at once, just to cover the noise of like moving the cases off the ground?
That is the very cool part about your ability, right? You have a mind link with Breeze, so you can communicate with him covertly.
I don't know if Breeze is able to help, but that's the flavor we're going for at the very least.
I think he
Let's
can, right? Because he's in.
let's have a look. Hunting pet.
No, I think he only gives you additional die on
hunting.
or maybe
Yeah.
on hunting. Yeah.
Breeze is proficient in murdering ghosts.
Yes.
Not making noise.
You make him proficient in helping.
That look, that's a long ask. Let's see how this goes then.
I'll say a 4. Okay. Partial
Oh.
success.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Merrick right. The names. It's the first session. Yeah, Merrick kind of steps in the way. Celine is distracting him. The carriage bumps a tad from Breeze, getting a little jolt, and Clive swaps the cases.
And I'll immediately run over to Breeze. Be like, "Oh no, calm down, Breeze. It's all good." And then use that as an opportunity to take the now bad David's case and hide it somewhere up front.
All right. Yeah. He picks up a case, the one that he had thought he put down, and opens it. What does he find in this case?
Just more unmentionables.
Right.
Just more,
Right.
just more of the same. There's
A
some
bottle
socks
that
in
just
here
says-
and more books that are
Yeah.
equally poor, trashy romance novels that Celine looks actively embarrassed at being caught with. I
My,
really would appreciate if you didn't mention the titles out loud.
yes, of course. My apologies. I
So much.
again, I misunderstood the situation. I thought you guys were somebody
Well,
else.
It's perfectly understandable. You're just an officer trying to do your best to uphold the law.
He looks deeply at all three of you, remembering your guys' faces. But
Yeah.
he like taps the case. You guys are fine.
Shot next to Miss DM.
And he hops back in his carriage and they ride away.
Oh, just before
Selena's
you go.
gonna remember his face.
Yeah, just before you go, we might be doing, or I, as the taxi provider here, of course, might be doing a few sort of runs around the area. Is there I don't know, where do you guys go to drink? I'd like to meet some of you. It would make a lot of these things easier.
I'm gonna leave you to it. Uncle, could you help me take my bags into the house before I get any more soaking wet?
David nods. Yes, of course, right there. The officer. Yes, there's a alumni bar at the parapet. Lovely place. He kind of like looks you up and down. Maybe you could afford it. Anyway, maybe we'll see you then. Have a good day.
Good day to you too. Yeah. And Clive's gonna go back to Breeze. You don't deserve an apple for that one. That was.
Bree, you just hear. You don't really hear. You just feel like a sense of sadness.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But yeah, David will take the correct case. The key.
Yes, and Celine's gonna go into the fold of one of her pockets and then go inside the pocket of that pocket. Take out a key. Here.
Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Well worth. Give Esme my gratitude. He kind of hands you a sack of coin. Yeah. We'll be in touch. I may need more for my project, but this should get me by for the next week or so.
Week?
Do you want to check that everything's in order before we go?
If you guys would wait right here, yes, let me go inside and
Would
check.
recommend that. Can we go inside too?
I'm
No,
happy
you
outside.
stay outside, Clyde.
Yeah.
You stay outside.
He is kind of against it. Give me a sway. What do you say?
I mean, we've just gotten rid of one of your ardent followers by pretending that I am your friendly neighborhood niece. You wouldn't leave your niece out in the rain, would you?
A make-believe niece? Maybe.
Believe me. But they don't know that. They think I'm your real niece. We don't have to go any further beyond your door.
Go ahead and
It's
make
just
it
to pretend.
a controlled roll. It's not risky or desperate. He's against it, but he can be very easily swayed. Not that easily.
Not that easily.
Look, it's not that I don't trust you guys. It's
Bring me an umbrella then.
okay. Well, it is a little bit that I don't trust you. My work is very important to me, and it must remain a need-to-know basis, and I'm the only one that needs to know.
But you can bring me an umbrella.
I will. I'll be right back. I'll give you an umbrella. I'll look in the case, make sure it's all good, and then I'll send you on your way. He
Good.
turns, enters his mansion, returns promptly with an umbrella.
Very good.
Goes back in the house. Actually, it does seem to be missing a single a single um
Oh, don't worry, friend. We're all single here.
File?
how did you know? Yes, but yes.
Your club members aren't as discreet as you might like.
Hand it over. I don't know who has it.
You have
I-
it.
Oh,
You
me.
have
it's
it.
not
Okay,
me.
I'll hand it
You
over.
got it on your person, so
Yeah, you're right.
you have it.
I'll hand it over.
He takes it and between us, yes.
Nothing was
Snug.
seen. Good seeing you
I
around,
don't know
Uncle.
what you're talking about. I'll walk away.
I didn't even know the paper
Put the
existed.
bags
Is it
in the
paper?
carriage before you walk away.
Okay,
Help
okay.
me, God, Spark.
I will.
I'll is there a name you guys go by, or how can I reach you if I mean we can just work through Esme, but I would like to stay in touch. Do you guys have a
Tell him our
name?
name, Celine. Tell him.
What?
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 Tell him our name.
Oh,
I'm carrying bags.
well, if you're on the lookout for anything, just look for the Skulk, and we will be happy to help.
The Skulk. I like it. And he turns sharply with his cane, and you see him walking, case in one hand in the door, or vial in one hand, and closes the door.
I have an uncle. I'm so proud of my family relations. I've grown my family already. So good.
But for such a simple fetch quest, I am very stressed.
You guys went through the two White Crown and Brightstone have a lot of blue coats, which is a lot of what you guys are going to be getting around. But yeah, that is the end of the heist. Yeah, we can.
Waste a coin.
Yeah, very good. Oh, and
Yay.
you guys each got 1 coin, so you got 3 coins total from David there in that coin
Wow,
pouch.
David's loaded. I love a loaded uncle.
Oh, can't wait to spend all this immediately.
Can't wait to get more whiskey for next time. But I'm gonna have to give. all
Very
of
good
that.
use though.
That was good.
But yeah, we will. I think we'll start next session with downtime and free play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta figure out what's in that vial.
yeah. The
It's between us, and nobody knows anything about it. But that don't mean I can't go.
Snooping.
It's
Yeah.
fucked.
So in free play, I mean, I can give you guys like a direction, but also it's kind of what you guys want to do. We kind of will talk about it. If the vial has you kind of interested in finding out what it is, we can kind of go that route. But yeah, you guys are welcome to kind of do whatever you want in the city. That is the beauty of Blades in the Dark.
Clive's only interest at the minute are getting used to the city and the sort of like the map of it. You know, the quick shortcuts, places to hide, maybe where there are more patrols.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
who sells the cheapest apples?
Nobody. They're all the same expensive
Yeah,
price.
they're all so expensive.
Yeah, apples are not easy to come by, but being in Brightstone, you guys are in luck. You have the most access to apples, probably.
Yeah, there's the least tariff on these ones.
Yeah, how did you guys? What stress levels did you guys get to?
Free.
I got to 3. Yeah.
2, 3, and 3. Not bad. You guys should be able to clear almost all of that, I think, during downtime. That's why I kind of want to take a break. I gotta read through downtime rules a little bit more.
Fair enough.
Yep.
We gotta, and then there's the whole like, how do we earn XP thing that I don't still entirely understand.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
it's
realized I
unique
didn't.
per character.
Yeah, I didn't think about that when I was actually doing stuff. I don't think.
True.
So,
It
well,
is-
because like I think who rolled desperate today, because that is, you get
Nathan?
action attribute.
Yeah, and he was
points for that.
partially success.
Oh, because I partially successed desperate.
Yeah.
No, and that doesn't even it doesn't even say you have to succeed. It just says every
Oh.
time you roll a desperate action.
Okay.
Oh,
So he did two
I
desperate.
that too, yeah. I did
So-
one for sway.
Yeah, so you would
Because
mark
that
a
just-
resolve
Yeah, and one for
Point.
finesse.
and one for prowess. Yeah.
Oh
What
yeah.
were you using prowess for?
Prowess
did it
when
for
I was
his
swapping the
finesse.
cases out.
Oh, yes. I can't read. Unfortunate.
We also had a desperate study, I think, from Celine.
No,
Or
No,
was
that's
that
normal.
just
Risky.
practice?
it was just a risky. Just a risky.
Okay.
Oh, the like the initial 2 hours ago
Yeah, I'm-
desperate standard. That was just me testing how rolls work.
Okay.
My bad.
Nah, I would.
It is
I would
useful
know
that we
if I
can
rolled
look
anything
back, though.
Desperate. I was not desperate about anything.
Man, I tried to put Clive in the
I
most
mean,
laid back
and then-
positions, and he had the most stressful roles.
I was desperate for
You're
an
right.
umbrella.
What? So, Anna, you're spider, right?
Yes.
So you should get some too for your XP bonus because you have addressed a challenge with calculation or conspiracy as your XP
Ooh.
bonus.
We did that specifically.
You did that a couple times today.
Yeah.
It's my favorite way to do things.
Yeah.
It's my playbook.
I need to find.
So yeah, you would get 2 XP that you can put towards your playbook or an attribute.
I don't know how XP works.
So where is our playbook?
I'm looking at
Good
the
question.
sheet right now.
Oh, so if you're on abilities, the ticks at the top right are your playbook ticks.
Yeah, okay, so
Pretty
you have two. Okay.
In your playbook or an attribute. Yeah.
Yeah, so either up insight, prowess, or resolve, or your abilities. Way two.
Oh, yes. Well, I know.
And then
what
once you fill that bar, you level up.
Ah, very good.
So what
You
I'm
just rolled
learning
it.
is I should have assaulted those guards because that gives me a lot of
Yes,
XP.
the hound is tracking or violence.
Blue coats, that's a little,
That's a bad idea.
We don't need this early on.
If I express my beliefs or drives,
Yep.
so if I really complain about like the Apple market right now,
Or if you struggle with your issues from your vice or your traumas.
oh, if we pass by
We
like
have
a
no trauma
real,
yet.
like a really good luxury shop, like just stop halfway on a mission to have a bit of a window shop,
And then we pull you away, and you're like, no!
and then I
Yeah.
punch you, that's 2 XP.
Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly.
I do need to make the smuggler, I guess, playbook still because you guys would have earned XP there.
For the
Oh.
group.
Yeah.
We're doing
For the-
so good
for the
at
clan.
smuggling our first
Oh,
yeah.
job. We succeeded and we
So
developed
Yeah,
a new
we-
contract, well, permanent, potentially. We did really good, so he might get us again, Uncle David. We love our Uncle David.
Oh, yeah, because we're supposed to have a crew sheet.
Yeah.
yeah.
With our little layer and everything.
Oh,
Crew
what's
XP.
our crew's main drive? Is it just money?
Oh, did we not?
Did we not?
that? Is that not a thing we decided?
We might have
already?
done that.
I think
Wait,
we
what's
have
that?
it different.
Express your goals, drives, inner conflicts, or the essential nature of the crew.
But that's we have all different
we did-
drives for the thing, right? Well, no, our drive is to get from point A to point B.
I think we did go through it, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't remember what we said though.
Yeah.
We're so good at this.
Welcome to our first session. of
Session
Blades in the
1, yeah.
Dark. We did really well. We didn't lose, and our vehicle is fine.
What I remember is we hate the foghounds.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is very important. And
Yep.
they apparently really hate us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Google Doc has your relationship stuff on it. Yeah, foghounds and like the journalists are negatives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The positives are the kind of like secret, not so much journalists, but the ciphers. They kind of like share information. They were a +1, and who was the other +1? I have it open actually. Yeah, it was the ministry. It was
yeah. the
Because
ministry.
it's also the person you were torturing at the start of the session.
Mhm, mhm.
We wonder why that might have been.
Yep.
Curious.
Yes.
How curious. Whatever could that be about?
Better not be them darn goat people.
I don't think there's any goats about. But wait, does that mean I get 1 experience point and whatever I so choose?
You got 2.
I get 2.
Because you
Beautiful.
did you did your calculated thing multiple times, so you get 2.
Yeah, I think because you've done it with your special unique class one, you get to decide where they go.
Oh yes, you're right. I did not read. I did
Yeah,
not
because
I
mine
cannot
were
read
just
today.
desperate actions. They have to be allocated to what was happening. But the other stuff,
Yeah.
I think you get to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm putting it. I'm putting both in resolve. Because
Nice.
that's
Oh,
yeah.
weird. I think, honestly, all I can do is tell people what to do. I'm not really in a position to do that.
I'm pretty good at most of it. I just roll really bad. It's fine. It's cool.
Okay, I'm adding I have upgrades, abilities. Yeah, upgrades and abilities right now for the Skulk carriage. But I think that's it. 1 XP. Yeah, maybe
At the end of the session for each item. Yeah, we get at least one.
yeah, you did smuggle it, so successfully.
Executed a successful smuggling. Yeah.
It got a little close at times.
Did we contend with challenges above our current station?
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah.
think traffic officers.
Did we?
You guys
That's
are
every
like a
case.
tier 0 technically because you're just starting.
That's true.
Um,
We're still babies.
yeah, so I would say you did, and so maybe that's just an extra
It would just be an extra one.
XP. Yeah.
1.
Or, yeah, it says each item below get 1.
Beautiful.
And
3
it caps
points
at
in
2,
resolve.
I think, is how it reads.
Yeah, if you did
Yeah.
multiple smugglings in one session, you get 2. You don't go above that.
It's only if the. It's only if you roll a desperate action that you get multiple. Because it's
Not for the
speed,
cur one,
Yeah, but for the
Yeah.
For the-
secondary one.
the individuals. Yeah.
Do
Very
we, how do we allocate that XP? Is it
To
a
the
certain
crew.
amount?
Yeah. There's what, like 10 or so ticks on the sheet.
So it's nothing for us to be concerned
Alright,
about
10.
yet.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
gotta get 10
Oh, I
ticks, and then
see.
we get something
Yeah.
for it.
And
Okay.
then we get a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you, yeah, we'll have to look at it again. But I think if you get those ticks there, you gain an extra ability. But also, So I think for passing, yeah, the desperate, you have that resolve you're ticking. When you get
Hmm.
those full, you get an extra point in resolve. So
Yeah.
there are multiple ways to like level up.
I really
I think with
want
the
foresight.
crew, too, it's like there's a bunch of different options because you can spend upgrade points either on abilities or on cohorts
Yeah,
or on
yeah.
other
Yeah.
things.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got.
This is gonna be real fun. I really enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, so since I gave you guys each one coin and you guys had one at the start, I just ticked one coin for the skulks. So the crew and all of you guys have one coin technically.
Okay.
Very good. I'm gonna spend it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I won't.
There's no reason to save it.
I'm really
Happiness
sorry
now is
about
better than
calling
happiness later.
Derek Matthew. It was the first M name I could come up with.
I like the idea that we just like randomly say names and we just stick with them for whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
For
I
this
mean,
one
ev-
run,
I think the rat carrying the internet fell over.
It kind of sounded like
yeah.
it.
Oh no.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed. I think with the names, like if we can't even predict which name we're gonna say, how are they gonna know who they are? Like who we are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that one.
this
Probably
entire
get
thing.
some disguises.
Yeah, it looks like we have plenty of time to look over the
Yeah,
rules
well,
I
again.
do enjoy just
I'm looking
being
at
to be
the
dressed
the
all the time.
schedule now, and September 7th and September 14th, so we could go back to back again. Are the next two dates that would work?
Oh, did we lose out on
Yeah,
July?
I think
Thought there was one.
let's have a look.
Or August. Sorry, my brain.
Yeah,
there was
I
a-
had.
Oh, no. Yeah, we lost out on August.
Yep.
July.
So yeah, we'll shoot for that. But we've got Ink next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
We
excited for
do.
that.
Good. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
entering our spooky, dark phase. I
Emo
think, in the
phase,
few
yes.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
won't be because one of us left.
Yeah.
Two of us
Dark
left.
type only Nuzlocke
Forever.
coming
Two
soon.
of us left.
Yeah. We lost
Remember,
two
guys,
people.
we can get subterfuge supplies for next time to disguise our details a little bit.
That's true.
Celine's gonna have to Celine
Uh,
for next time and be niece.
Yeah. What? All I know is Breeze has a Spirit Bane charm as a horseshoe. So when we do get mauled to death by ghosts, the horse will be fine,
Oh, okay, good.
or at least
good,
eaten
good.
last.
But yeah, until next time. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Chris will be streaming.
Yep.
I'll be back Monday, and we'll be back rolling dice Saturday.
Yeah.
Take care and have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll the outro.
Bye.